Hey, welcome back to the Flannel Channel. I'm Philip. Today, it's 54321. Got 500 miles, 4 different products for the trailer, 3 different states, 2 tanks of fuel. It's all gotta happen on one beautiful day. Can I pull this off? Man, I hope so. Let's find out. Woo! Hey, good morning. It's not even 4 a.m. yet, and you can kind of see the sky over in the east is just starting to lighten up a little bit. But thought, you know what? I haven't done a vlog style video in a little while, probably since like midwinter. So why not? Let's take you along today. There we go. Everything checked out and fired up. I'm sure we'll see some of the other guys here this morning too. Get Brian's, he's gonna jump in his truck and I'll get mine going here too. Yeah, here we go. So, I love being able to park in the shop because we have things like, you know, the wash bay and polishing supplies and things like that. But it's also really nice in the summertime when we don't have to keep the trucks warm inside the shop. I can park actually like just down the street from my house. There's a church and nice church parking lot there. I have really cool neighbors that are fine with me leaving the truck there. I try really hard not to come or go at really odd hours and make a bunch of noise and things like that. Try and be nice to them and be a good neighbor myself. So anyway, that's why sometimes you'll see me leaving or, you know, coming, going in the shop here, and other times I'm coming and going from the house. So that's kind of what's going on there. I've had some of you ask me like, hey, how come you're not parking at the shop anymore? It's like, I do, but during this time of the year, it's sort of nice to be able to just wake up, make some coffee, walk out the door, and go to the end of the block, and there's my truck ready to go. So it saves some driving too, because I'd have to commute to get to the shop every morning. So let me give you guys kind of a quick rundown of what the day is going to look like, because part of the reason that I wanted to bring you along is it's going to be an interesting day. We're going to be going in 3 different states. We're in Minnesota right now. We're going to be going down into Iowa for the first part of the day, back into Minnesota, and then we're going to cross over and go into Wisconsin for a little bit. And so let me show you what's in the trailer right now. This is more typical of a load that we would get in the wintertime, not so much this time of year, but you know, it's nice when you can get it. So let me show you. I'll open up the tarp here quick. All right, I'll try climbing the ladder here without dropping the camera or falling. All right, this is what we have. We got a load of cast iron, brake drums, brake rotors, things like that. And sometimes you'll see some cylinder heads or engine blocks and things like that. And I don't love it when there's really, really sharp pieces inside, but brake rotors and brake drums are pretty nice because they're round, they slide real easy and real nice. The problem can be up against the tailgate. You can get some sharp stuff that hits and will actually damage your tailgate or damage the walls of the trailer and things like that. So they loaded us with a magnet and laid in there. Most operators are pretty gentle, but sometimes they get a little carried away and a little rough. So this load of cast iron is going down to a foundry in Iowa, and I'm not going to say their name, but they build some really famous tractors that are green and yellow. So I'm gonna have the camera there with me and rolling, and I'll kind of forget to shut the camera off maybe, and we'll put it in an inconspicuous spot. I know that they get a little bit uptight about filming on the premises there. I've done it, but I just want to be careful. Last thing I want to do is make the company look bad, or you know, be asked to not come back. So let me finish up a couple things with my paperwork. Pre-trip lights are all good to go now, and fluids are checked, tires are checked. We're ready to hit the road. The other guys, I think Brandon's coming pretty soon, but the other guys are already on the road. And so let's watch the sun come up together. It's a beautiful morning, and let's put some miles on. I love getting out on the road in a clean truck, fresh polish, nice dry roads, full fuel tanks, empty bladder, hot coffee, good paying loads. It really doesn't get any better than that. I don't love everything about my job, but this is one of the things that I really love a lot. Beautiful mornings like this. Alright, so we're bound for Waterloo, Iowa, and I better start charging the battery on this here camera because it's draining fast. We're here at the foundry where they make green tractors. We're scaled in, and there's a couple trucks ahead of us, and we just have to wait until they call us in. I'm going to go inside and get my security badge, and we'll just sit tight. I'm going to open up the tarp on the trailer and probably move the bows to the side. I'll set you guys in there and just kind of forget to shut the camera off. Forgot to mention too that I'll also be opening up and swinging the tailgate open because we really don't want all this cast iron hitting the tailgate and slamming up against it. So it takes just an extra minute or two to kind of swing it to the side, but I like doing that any chance I can when I have material like this in the trailer. So once we get inside, that's why there's going to be a minute or two delay as I unlatch everything and get it switched over. we are now at the bottom of our figure 8 that we're making today. So heading back north, we're going to stop at a little limestone quarry on the border between Iowa and Minnesota. We're going to get loaded with some concrete rock and take that to a concrete plant, dump that, then go empty the rest of the way up to the Twin Cities metro area, go to another different limestone quarry, get loaded with some limestone sand, and take that to a asphalt paving plant. So you can see the difference between a concrete plant and an asphalt plant. We'll dump that, and then we'll cross the river over into Wisconsin and get loaded with our fourth load of the day. That's going to be rock. It's like a decorative rock. It's granite, kind of a really pretty gray color granite. And so then once we're loaded with that, towards the end of the day, we'll head her back home, and that'll be the preload for tomorrow morning, going back down into Iowa again. So yeah, our day is about, I don't know, third of the way over. It's middle of June. The air conditioner does not work very well on this truck, so sunroof, windows down, got my Raycons in just for wind noise, otherwise it just really will beat you up, but it doesn't bother me too bad. God kind of built me to be able to handle heat pretty well, and I can handle no air conditioning way better than I can handle it cold in the wintertime. So just gonna listen to some podcasts, fill up my coffee cup again, and we'll head for the border. I'll see you when we get to the quarry. Rocks in the box. Yeah, wait right here. Okay, jump. I got you, come on. Oh, I got you. All right, we're good. Let's ride. doing the same thing. Alright, there's what Superpave looks like. Limestone sand. Alright. Let's tarp up. Why don't you wait right here? Stay there. Kind of tough to not be in the way around here. Holy fuck, it's windy. There we go. A lot of you probably know this, but these tarps are really susceptible to wind, so it's nice to find a spot with trees kind of blocking your tarp when you're trying to open it or close it up, so it doesn't fly up and do weird things on you, and then you got to wrestle it down, and yeah, that can be a real pain. Experience. A lot of you guys.
116, I got a half wrap on.
Shh, quiet down. All right, to Blaine we go. Hello, Twin Cities. We're gonna drive right through you. As cool as a tunnel, but you know, you get the idea. You know the song. So this place that we're taking the Superpave sands, this asphalt plant, they're a little bit funny with some of their rules. As soon as I come in the gate, I need to make sure I'm on the correct channel with my CB, talk to the loader, let him know what I have, and he'll tell me if I can pull in and dump it, or if I need to wait out in the parking lot, things like that. That's why I'm not going to mount the camera anywhere on the outside of the truck. And maybe that'll give me a chance to kind of show you my procedure that I go through to dump. So let's do it. I can't remember what channel they're on. I'm gonna have to read the sign when we get in here. Don't remember. Channel 14. All right. I just rolled in the gate with a load of Superpave. Am I clear to bring that Superpave in?
You betcha.
Copy, thank you.
One way through here where you drop your tickets off over. I think you're on the exit route, so you'll have to circle around the land there and kind of follow that side out. Okay, thank you. You betcha. Sorry for the hold up if I help anybody up.
the product that's straight ahead on the curve here. Usually they have signs. And if you're ever not sure, you just ask. Loader, I haven't brought Superpave in here in about a year. Am I in the right spot over here in the corner?
You sure are.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
You betcha.
Just watch your mirrors and thread that baby right next to the other pile. Right there. Yeah. Right there. Right there. Yep. And you want to try and be as straight as you can. So I can tell my trailer is lined up pretty straight. It's nice that we're on pavement. Okay, so here's my procedure. I'm still in gear. I'm in reverse because I just backed up to the pile here. So I'm going to set my Johnny bar. Release my brakes. My clutch is still in. So I'm going to engage the PTO switch and my air dump. I'm going to pull my shifter back into neutral. My PTO is now spinning. Alright. I reach over here. I'm going to lower the trailer bags. I open my tailgate. And I can see in here what's happening back there. The back of the trailer's going down, I can tell. And now I'm going to hit the up switch. Boom. Yep, you can feel it.
Right behind me with the VA there.
Trailer's starting to go up. Now, if I want to, I can speed my engine up just a little bit, and that'll make the trailer go up just a little bit faster. Not much. No need to get crazy with it. But you can. And I'm watching in my mirrors, making sure that everything stays nice and level. I did look at my load inside the trailer. It's centered on the floor of the trailer. And I also have a nice window to look through back here, just to make sure everything lines up real nice and straight. The trailer's not tipping or doing anything weird. Just constantly watching. Alright, now I'm going to start watching for product to start coming out the back of the trailer, and when that does, I'm going to set the tractor brakes and start pulling the trailer ahead, because right now the tractor is actually backing up just a little bit. Okay, yep, there's some product coming out. Set the tractor, release the Johnny bar. The trailer will continue to rise, and now the trailer's rolling ahead because the tractor is locked. Continue to go up until we're to the very top stage. Until the trailer just keeps going up right there. Alright, so I pushed my clutch in as soon as that happened. Flip my switch so we're now in neutral. I'm going to shut my PTO off, air up my tractor bags, push the tractor brake in. I'm now going to go to low gear and slowly let the clutch out. That's going to roll the whole rig ahead just a little bit until I see my tailgate close. Right there. Set the Johnny bar. Now it goes down. Loader. Tell the guy wave. He seems like a pretty cool cat. So now I'm down switch, and I'm going to leave the gate and the bags alone until the trailer is all the way back down on the ground. Go back to neutral. Let the clutch out. Trailer's continuing to go down. That's how we do a frameless end dump. Pretty typical procedure, but you know, certain situations you got to go through a different order, or sometimes you'll always, you know, set your tractor brake and always pull the trailer ahead. There's different ways that guys do it, but that's how we do it here. Alright, trailer's all the way down. I can shut my four-way flashers off. Make sure the loader's out of my way. Close the tailgate, air up the bag. Off we go. thanks for your help, Loader. Have a good rest of your day, sir.
You as well. Thanks a bunch.
Alright, so it is one way through here. You always got to be watching for traffic. The loaders have the right of way at all times. And they don't want any trucks coming in here and doing anything without permission. You know, it prevents accidents and crashes, and there's all kinds of commotion going in at certain times of the day. It's really quiet right now. A lot of times you'll see 4, 5, 6, 10 trucks in here sometimes. Follow the exit sign and follow the speed limit. That ramp right there is where they'll dump VA 3/4, and they'll actually have the truck go up in the air, whether it's an end dump like I have, or sometimes it's a belly dump. I suppose even a hopper could do it, but you'll see inside here they have a conveyor belt that takes it up and feeds the plant. Oh, they kind of close it off. It used to be open. Oh, there's Brandon. He just caught up with us again. None of the trucks will drive back down this ramp after they dump. But they'll do that for trucks.
Got a lot of Superpave coming in.
Trucks with a lot of action, a lot of product coming in. It seems to save the loaders having to deal with it so much if they can just have the trucks go up on a conveyor system like that. Alright, so I'm going to just drop my slip in the mailbox and we'll get going. We need to try and get over to Dresser, Wisconsin before 3 o'clock. I believe that's when they quit loading over there. And we should make it fine. It's 1:30 and we're kind of on the northeast corner of the metro, so shouldn't be a problem. That's the 2 scales for the asphalt plant. That's where any dump trucks that are picking up asphalt product and things like that, they'll get loaded from those overhead silos, and there's the big cooker. Yeah, we're right back where we started when we came in with our loads. You just kind of make a big circle in here. That's how they do it. And I've been thinking about making a video on how to drive frameless end dump 101 and stuff like that anyway, so making sure I rub my trailer on that pole. The thing sticks out real far. I've never liked that corner. You can see Brandon backing up to the same pile that we were just at. The loader just pushed it up. It's catching up to me today. Doing this filming and stuff kind of slows me down, but it's not a race. We'll all end up at the same spot. Alright. Right by the wash rack and the porta potty. There's the mailbox where we put our slips. Right there. And it's worth saying that after dropping my slip, I went back there and made sure that the tailgate is closed, that I didn't have a bunch of product that was stuck up inside the trailer. Got maybe just a handful or 2 of sand, but I'll sweep that out just before we get loaded with our granite rock. Contamination can be a real problem in this business, and so I was talking about contaminated loads and making sure your trailer's clean. That's a really big deal in lots and lots of different types of trucking, but you know, when we're switching from one product to another, most customers don't want remnants of your previous load in with their load. That's not what they paid for. So I always try to err on the side of sweeping out, maybe even more than I need to. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but most of the time it does matter. So yeah, you know, it's one of those things. So, cool little place here, Dresser, Wisconsin. I'm gonna try and find a good spot to attach the camera, either in the trailer or on the truck. I haven't decided yet. And we'll go through, we'll get a new empty weight, go around. The loader puts 2 buckets in the trailer, and then we pull onto the scale and he'll top us off and get us right at 80,000 pounds. So, yeah, here we go. Really cute little town. All right, let's take her home, get some sleep, get up early in the morning. There we go. Feels good to be parked at the end of the day, just finishing up my paperwork here. And you get to see kind of a normal day for us in what we do. So looks like 500 miles, 3 different states, 4 different products in the trailer, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. We're preloaded for tomorrow morning too. So I appreciate you coming along with me on kind of a typical day. And hey, I don't see the comments here on YouTube, but you'll find me over at Instagram. It's at @flannel_Philip. Thanks for supporting the channel, everybody. Peace and grease. The final countdown.